I think like for us, like Coach talks about it a lot. I think offensively, that's not the problem. I think defensively, a lot of for freshmen, keeping focus like off the ball and stuff, being in the right spots, being in gaps, boxing out. Those are the things that they talk about are some of the freshman struggles. And so I think me and Lonnie are playing well, but I think we just got to do a better job being consistent on defense.
What do you think, Lonnie, on that topic?
Same with what Chris said. There's really, playing in a different, older stage, a brighter stage. Everyone that you play against, everyone's good. So each second counts. So whatever you do, if you don't do the right thing, it could really hurt you really bad. So we definitely just got to pick it up defensively.
How would you guys describe the state of the offense?
I think we have like really good spurts sometimes, and I think like when teams eventually go zone against us, I think the ball sticks a lot. I think we just start shooting threes and not necessarily getting in the gaps and creating for each other. So in the practice we had yesterday, I think we did a really good job emphasizing that, especially because we feel like teams are going to start zoning us a lot because we got a lot of scoring power on this team right now. So.
Yeah, can you talk about adjusting to the zone? Because that really was, I mean, you can't blame everything on one thing, but when they went to the zone, that is when they had their big streak. So what have you guys been doing since that game, and how do you think you'll approach it the next team that does that?
Just being more aggressive. We always pass the ball back and forth instead of making them actually play defense. I mean, if you watch a little bit of the film, they're kind of just standing at one spot for 10 hours. That's what it felt like. Their feet were basically glued onto the court. So we have to get them moving in order for us to score. We got to penetrate and pitch. We got to catch, and make the right play. If you're wide open, shoot the ball. If you see someone else open, pass the ball. Or, we also just got to know each other's strengths at the same time. Some people can't shoot. Some people can't do what other people can do. So we got to play with each other's strengths, and that's what's really going to help us down the road.
How much zone has NC State played so far in the league?
Not from the games that I watched. I don't think they played in much zone. They play really aggressive defense. They pressure you a lot. They like to turn you over. So the game tempo is going to be up and down. That's why they score like 90 points at home. So I think we just got to take care of the ball in that game and just make the right plays.
Lonnie, what have you learned about playing on the road, particular conference games, the differences, and what have you learned so far?
The environment's a lot more intense. It's a lot more stronger, faster, louder. So it's definitely one of my favorite games personally. I like playing away rather than being home just because of how intense and competitive it is. But once you adjust to it, you kind of get going, and Chris can say it himself, once you find that zone while you're away, it's by far one of the best feelings you get.
Quiet in the crowd and all that?
Yeah, definitely.
It's very loud there. I don't know if you guys have ever, I guess you've watched on TV, but that stadium there, that arena is pretty intense. The fans get there super early and start yelling during warm-ups.
So, can't wait. Can't wait.
I wanted to ask you guys a little bit about DeJuan. He was in the situation you guys were in last year as a freshman, learning everything, and has he given you guys any advice? Has he kind of been there and as the kid who went through this and all the expectations coming in, what has it been like just kind of watching him this season, and what has he said to you guys as you get used to this?
One of the first things DeJuan told me when I got on campus was just be consistent. With your work ethic, and like you can really see that in DeJuan's game. I mean, whenever we get in from a class, like DeJuan's already in there with a sweat. He works out before every practice, so you can tell the work he's put in has really paid off, and that's why he's playing like so well this season. And then he's playing with confidence as well too. So the biggest thing I took from him was just be consistent. You gotta work hard. Like hard work really it's gonna be productive for you once you get on the court. So.
I kind of learned just, he always told me, you know, that he trusts me on the court. So whatever I do, he knows I'm gonna make the right play. So having a person like him, you know, he always told me one of his struggles was, you know, either just confidence or feeling like, you know, he's not taking the right shot or deferring a little bit too much to the upperclassmen. So me and him have been talking a lot, and he's just saying, you know, just stay aggressive, be on attack mode, and, you know, whatever I do, he trusts me with it. So once my teammates trust me and know that I can score, know that I can pass or rebound, whatever it is, you know, it's definitely a confidence booster. So he's really been helping me out with just my mentality-wise and staying aggressive.
Is that hard as a freshman, that trying to determine, like, when do you defer? Even though it is a young team, it's not like you have a whole bunch of seniors, but when you come in as a freshman, you maybe don't want to just overstep your bound or your role. You know, how do you balance that, being very talented players, but you're still freshmen?
I was kind of like that in the beginning of the season, but at this point, I don't really use the term freshman anymore, and I don't really use the word deferred anymore. I know what I can do. My teammates know what I can do. So if I can score or rebound or defense, whatever it is, there's really nothing to be scared about because they know that I can put the ball in the hoop. They know what I can do. So at this point, I don't really feel like I'm fully a freshman anymore. I've been growing up a lot throughout these few months, and I just kind of know what I can do.
How about you, Chris?
Like Lonnie said, I mean, once you get past that point where you feel your teammates have confidence in you, I mean, now you're just out there just trying to make sure or do whatever you can to help your team win. It's not like you're thinking too much. You know what you can do, like Lonnie said. So I think really when conference play started, I think that's when we really got our confidence, and our teammates just really believed in us when they're in the game. And I think we have better chemistry on the court. I think we know what each other like to do a lot better. So I think just once you get past that point, it's easier for you.